Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm Jenny. Thank you once again for clicking on this video, and I hope you're having an amazing day. So let's dive in today's video. So today I just want to share about the ways you could actually enjoy your life better, how you can live a peaceful life. So I'm here to share with you some of the tips to help you slow down and to enjoy life, because at the end of the day is we all need to enjoy life. We all need to enjoy everything that we are doing on a day to day. But how are you going to be able to do that if you don't intend, or set the intentionality to actually enjoy your day? And these tips I'm sharing with you are tips that have helped me in a way, and I'm also still learning. Okay, I'm still learning, but at the same time I know what's important is that setting the intention is very, very important in your journey, and to help you get things going, and to help you just to be more connected, be more connected with yourself, but also just not to go through life without intentionality. So I'm here to share with you how to live a peaceful life, slow down, and enjoy the journey of life. The first tip I have is decide on what's important, and on your decide what's important to you in life. Like, you have this can go with setting intentionality for your own life, what's important and what's not important, what are the things that you want to focus on, and what are the things that you don't want to focus on. That could mean zeroing it down to what are the people that you want to spend the rest of your life with, or what are the people you want to keep in your inner circle, and those are the things that you focus on. Write down the things that you want to focus on in your life on a day to day. If it's a day and you say, like, today I just want to focus to get ABCD done, focus on that. Having the bigger picture in mind, but at the same time prioritizing on what's important and what's not important. Many times when we are so busy with life, with the hustle and battle of life, we forget to focus on what's actually important to us, what makes the most sense, what makes us to be happy, what brings the most joy to you in your life, what makes you fulfilled, what makes you feel like you are accomplishing something. Those are the things that you must focus on. So prioritizing your life and your list and your to-dos is very important, and that will help you to have a more fulfilling life and a more lively life, like happy. The next point is examine your commitments. Many times we fall short in how to prioritize and what are the things that we must give us the most attention to. So if you're overly committed to so many things, this comes to maybe setting so many goals for yourself in a day or to do's, and you're not actually able to do them. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna be zeroing in so many things, and guess what? You're going to miss out on what's very important. So prioritize your commitments. Sit down and look at yourself and look at how you're feeling, and then set the intention. Be like, okay, I need to prioritize this. I need to cut off this from my list. I cannot do so many things. If you're a person who has been doing like 10 things in a day, and at the end of the day you feel like you're so accomplished, like you were in so many things, but you actually didn't get anything done the way you wanted, I would suggest to you maybe zeroing that 7 or 10 things to 3 things. And then you can incorporate in the other three, maybe 3 smaller tasks. Okay? But don't do everything at the same time. You gotta prioritize. If you don't prioritize, you're going to miss out on what's very important. And you're gonna live in a life, you're gonna go through life complaining, dragging, and wondering what you're actually not doing right. So commitments are very important, but make sure that you prioritize your commitments. The other is do less. Do less in a day. Try to reduce your work to the minimum. I realized that once I set so many things on my list, I don't get most things done. So I have started to actually doing the one or two tasks that are more important to me in that day, and I do them so well. And then I get to do, when I'm tired, I do the other tasks. But I make sure that I do less. If I wanted to do 5 things in a day, I have 7 days in a week. So I'm like, how do I get this? If this is my goal for the week, I am going to make sure I cut down, I divide my tasks within the 7 days so that I get to do less in one day, but I get to do it very effectively and efficiently. That will help you to live a more stress-free life. You live a life like, you know what? I haven't done this, but I'm going to do it on Thursday. I'm going to do it on Monday. So today I'm going to be able to do this, do it to my best. Give it your best shot, and you'll be more happier. The other point is leave time between appointments and rest in between. Now, this one is something that we many times don't really prioritize, to really give time ourselves to reset, to refresh, to think, to sit down and just say, oh, you know what? I have just done that and I'm so proud of myself. I need some 10 minutes to rest. Maybe you go watch something on a movie, or maybe just sit down in your couch and just relax. Maybe pick a phone call and talk to a friend who makes you crack out and laugh out loud. Anything that makes you relax in between. If you're in an office setting, which I believe many people now are working from home, but if you're in an office setting, maybe step off from your desk and go say hi to your colleagues in the office, or just take a stroll and just move around. But just make sure you leave time in between appointments so that you can get to sit and prepare for your next appointment without dragging, and have enough time to do that one appointment without worrying that, oh my god, I am, those things like, oh my god, my time is past spent, I have to get this done, I have to get this done. But if you have set time between, like 30 minutes in between your appointments, it gives you more ample time to do your task without rushing through it, but also to be more intentional, right? That will give you a more stress-free life. Happy. The other point is slow down and enjoy each task at hand. This is something that we don't do. I sometimes don't do. I'm not intentional. I'm learning to be more intentional, because intentionality is everything. So you have to slow down and be more focused to what you're actually doing. And that will help you to live a more stress-free life, because you're intentional, you are in a moment, you're not rushing through it, you are in a moment, you actually zeroed down, focused on what you're doing. Then the other point is single task, don't multitask. This is something women are so good at. They tell us you're so good at multitasking. And yes, and many times we end up messing up because you're doing so many things at the same time. I have that issue. Like, I can be doing dishes and I'm busy watching a YouTube video. Or I can be doing dishes and I'm listening to a podcast. Or I'm like, which is okay. I think for me, I've mastered how to do it, but I end up realizing that I take more time doing a task because I am multitasking. So I'm trying to train myself that if I'm doing dishes, I'm going to actually put my phone down and I go do dishes, and I tell myself maybe I'm doing it for 15 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever time, but I make sure that I am doing one task at a time. And whenever you do that, you'll be more effective, more productive, and you don't feel so stressed out. Because once your mind is stressed out, you're busy doing dishes, you're drained, you feel like, oh my god, I am so tired, and you don't know why you're actually tired. Your mind is tired because you have been putting in a lot of pressure and listening to so many things while doing the things you're actually doing, and you end up feeling so drained and stressed. So, single task. Leave the multitasking. because it doesn't help anybody. And guess what? It makes you stressed. And I'm here to help you to release your stress. So try to do that. And then the other point is, do not let technology take over your life. Okay, technology is something that we surrounded with. In the world we are in, we're living in the world of laptops, I um, sorry, internet. There's so much going on, like smartphones, laptops, iPads, iPhones. People have all sorts of things. So we are bombarded with so many things, so much technology. There's so much that is out there that is being published. There's so much that is distracting us from what's important. So you end up realizing that, hey, I have actually not put my phone down for today. You even go to the washroom with your phone. It is crazy, but it's actually very, very hurtful. You know, we must learn to not let technology overpower us. We have to take control back. And yeah, and that it's very important. And then the other point is, do nothing and create time for solitude. I, Jennifer, love solitude. I love my time by myself. I love just sitting in silence and just listening to jazz, or just listening to the birds and looking out in the window in my door and enjoying the beauty, the nature that God has created. That helps me to stay, to let my mind settle, to let my mind relax. I love doing it during the day and in the evening, where I just sit and I just look through and I just enjoy my time alone, and without so much, you know, chaos with social media, with WhatsApp, with all these things that keep on taking our distractions away. Because that's the emphasis of social media. It's actually to distract us from ourselves. And if you don't take charge of that, you're going to end up losing the most precious time that you have with your own self. So prioritize solitude, spending time with yourself, by yourself, with no gadgets, just sitting and enjoying your time to yourself. If it means sleeping or just sitting and watching, but being alone helps you to declutter your mind, helps you to stay more sane and more stress-free life. It helps you to reset for the new task, or for the new day, or for the new, to just to zero down and just to go back memory lane, or just to see how productive your day has been, or are you still on the same track. It just helps you to be more stress-free. Try it. Then the second last point I could say is, practice being present and create time for simple pleasures. Yeah, guys, we need to learn to be present. I cannot emphasize this enough. We gotta learn to be more present in everything that you're doing. If you're having a meal, be present for that meal. If you're having a conversation with someone, be present for that. Leave the phone. If you're just trying to be more present in those moments, because they say we live once and those moments may never come back. But if you are more present, you actually pay more attention to what the other person is saying, or you'll be more attentive, and you even learn and pick so much from that task that you're doing. If you realize you don't love, maybe like I don't like to wash. I don't like to wash. I hate doing laundry. But I make sure my laundry is done. But anyway, like if you have that bad task, there are people like who hate doing dishes. I actually love doing dishes. It's weird, but yes. So once I am doing dishes, I am more intentional. Like I actually sit and take my time doing dishes. You know, take my time. If I'm eating, I take my time eating. I am learning. It's not my cup of tea, but I am learning that the more you're intentional about what you're doing, the more effective that task is going to be done, the more productive you're going to become. Then the last point is, live in the moment. Live in the moment. Live in the moment. If you are to decide you're going to watch a movie, watch a movie. If you are gonna sit and have your cup of tea, have your cup of tea. Do not just forget about the to-dos you have to do. Forget about, the deadlines that you have, and actually live in your moment. Live in that moment. If you're doing a task, give it your 100%, 110%. Do it to your best and do not regret, okay? If you're actually having a time of just sitting and chilling, sit and chill. Okay, sit and chill, live in your moment. Do not worry about stress about life. Life has its own stresses. The Bible tells us in Matthew that we should not worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will have worries of its own. Yeah, let us be like birds. Birds do not worry about anything. They don't worry about anything. But guess what? They live because God takes care of them. I wish you had that same mindset and mentality. I think we'll be more happier in life. But we're not birds, we're humans, and we're bombarded with so many things going on: stress of life, stress of bills, stress of even just living. Worries and anxieties are killing us. But guess what? They're not important. They don't matter. So if you prioritize your life and try to practice some of these things that I've shared, you're gonna live a more stress-free life, and you enjoy. And if you like, please, among all the points that I've shared, just point out one maybe that you more connected with you, or something that actually spoke to you more deeply, or something that you're going to start to practice from today onwards. You don't have to use all the 10. You can just pick one and run with it. It will help you to kind of reduce on your stress slowly by slowly. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did and you like this kind of content, please make sure you subscribe and share with your friends so that they also get motivated and inspired. And if it's your first time and you're wondering like, what is this YouTube about? It's about lifestyle, it's about motivation, inspiration, and spirituality. That's more what I share on my channel. Anything that makes me happy, I bring it to you guys and share it with you. Until next time, my friends, stay blessed and stay safe. Take care and have a lovely weekend.